Hey guys, Porche here with another video. So this video is going to be about my experience with the Kaoir tea. I've gotten so many requests for this video, so many people wanting to try this tea because, you know, on her Instagram you will see so many people's reviews and things like that. So you all know I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to give you the real. So this is my experience. That's all I can report is my experience, how I felt while I was drinking the tea and the effects that it had on me. No one else. So don't get on here talking about, oh, it worked for me or it didn't work for me. This is my experience, love. So first, like, comment, subscribe. That's number one. And we're gonna get on with this video. Let me tell you what the bag says. So it says Kaoir Slimming Tea, detoxifying for healthy weight loss, organic and natural 14-day detox. It says caffeine and GMO free, stimulates your body for a natural cleanse, and it's an appetite suppressant. Then it just has her website at the bottom, kaoirfitness.com. And then on the back, I don't know if y'all can see that, but on the back, it has the expiration date, 0 calories, and it has the ingredients. And then it has the directions. The directions are for adults to brew 1 tea bag in a half cup of boiling water for 5 minutes. Warning, not to be used if you are pregnant or breastfeeding. Remember that, guys. Do not use laxative products when abdominal pain, nausea, vomiting, spasm, or passage of liquid stools are present unless directed by a doctor. If you have noticed a sudden change in bowel habits that persist over a period of 2 weeks, consult a doctor before using a laxative. This other stuff, yeah. This other stuff, y'all can read that on your own. I ain't got time for that. But it says keep out of reach of children. Ooh, keep out of reach of children. So, like it said, 14-day detox. So, you do 1 tea bag a day for 14 days. And that's exactly what I did. Now, the tea bags look like this. Oh, and keep in mind, guys, this is my second bag of the tea. I am reviewing my first bag of tea. I did the full 14 days, so this is my second bag. This time I'm just trying to switch things up a little bit to see if it works better for me. But let's talk about the first time that I took it. So here is how it looks, the little tea bag. You know how to do tea, right? You just, you know, dip, dip, dip. That's what you do. And your hot water. All right. So, I did it 14 days. Now, I will say I did not change my diet at all. I wanted to do my first bag without changing anything, without working out, just to see how much I could lose so I could report back to y'all. So, I ain't telling y'all how much I lost yet because y'all gotta finish watching. But first, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what kind of videos you want to see next. And back to this. The first 3 days, I was following the instructions on the back of the bag, which is to, again, brew 1 tea bag in a half cup of boiling water for 5 minutes. I did that for the first 3 days for 5 minutes, and it was not enough. That tea looked like water. Well, okay, that's an exaggeration. It just wasn't dark enough. Let's say that. It wasn't dark enough. So first 3 days, following instructions, I would use the restroom once a day. Once a day, guys. That is nothing like what the review said. That's not what, you know, what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like, no, honey, you can't leave the house. No, you're running to the bathroom. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to be snatched. Not a little bit, but a lot. And that just wasn't getting it, okay? So I'm like, okay, maybe I'm not letting it sit long enough. So the 4th day, I decided to let it sit about 30 minutes. In boiling hot water, I let it sit for about 30 minutes. It was a little bit darker. And I actually went to the restroom twice in that day. So that was better. It was a step up. At this point, first 4 days, I had lost about 2 pounds. First 4 days. So that's pretty decent, you know. And then the 5th day, I was like, okay, I'm going to have to do something different because I'm supposed to be running, honey. And I wasn't running. It was normal bowel movements for me. TMI, but it was normal. It wasn't, you know, what I expected. Because I'm trying, y'all telling me I'm going to lose 10 pounds, 20 pounds off of this. How, Sway? When, Sway? Not going to the bathroom once a day. So I said, okay, I'm going to let it sit for about 45 minutes to an hour and see how that does. Now that is when things really got going for me. When I let it sit for about 45 minutes to an hour. It was very dark, how it's supposed to be. I believe I took a video of it, so that'll be the next clip. This is how the tea looks after sitting for a whole hour. I just warm it back up, drink it super hot or as hot as possible, and there you go. And this is when it really started working for me, guys. From day 5 to day 14, I was going to the restroom, you know, a good number of times, maybe like 3 or 4 times. That's good, you know, for a detox tea. But I still did not lose what I thought I would lose. In total, I lost about 6 pounds off of this tea. And that's not what the review said, honey. So I was a little upset about it. But I will say that I feel like I lost inches as well. So my waist did look smaller. I didn't measure myself, which I should have, but I did not measure myself. But my waist looked smaller, even though I only lost about 6 pounds from the tea. As far as the taste of the tea, it was not bad at all. If I can drink it, anybody can drink it because I cannot drink anything that's nasty. So that wasn't bad. I did mix honey with it a few times to kind of sweeten it up, see how it tasted, but eventually I stopped adding honey. In all honesty, I thought that the Kaoir tea was going to be the best detox tea that I've had as far as the results go, but that wasn't the case. As far as detox teas go, it is pretty much equivalent to this one. If you've tried this one before, it's pretty much the same. I lost about 5-6 pounds on this one and the Kaoir tea. Now, my favorites will always be the ballerina tea. When I take this, if I were to take this for 14 days, I never have because it's serious. But if I were to take this for 14 days, I truly believe I would get the results that I expected to get from the Kaoir tea. This serious. I got it from Walmart. You can get it from Kroger, the beauty supply store. It's only $5, but this is my all-time favorite tea. Now this detox, can you all see that? It's called Gut Reaction. I'm going to link the young lady I bought this from. Her YouTube is Sandrell's Natural World. It'll be written here. And her Instagram is That Nick Chick, and I will link that in the description box. But this is a great detox as well. Instructions are provided on the package, and I can read them right quick for you all. So it just says use 1 teaspoon and 12 ounces of pure water or any other type of natural juice, preferably in the evening. Stir well, follow with a glass of water or more water as needed. Water is the key. Works within 6 to 12 hours. Y'all, 6 to 12 hours where? Immediately. So, great stuff, great stuff, great stuff. So, I took my first time I tried to take it with water. Not gonna lie, I couldn't do it because it was, you know, a little bit too thick for me. So I stirred it up really good. It was still a little bit too thick for me. And the color kind of threw me off with the water as well. So I didn't like it with water, but I did like it with orange juice. The orange juice really diluted the taste for me, and it was actually very good. You know, it wasn't, you know, too strong or too overpowering or anything like that. So I would suggest you take this with orange juice. Mix it very well. If you can, put it in a cup with a lid and shake it up, as opposed to what I did, and that's stirring it up. Because it's, you know, it is going to be thick. This is like a powder. I wish I could take it out. I'll actually record a video of how it actually looks. All right, guys, so it says 12 ounces of water. Boom, 12 ounces. All right, so the directions say mix with 12 ounces of water. So I'm going to do that. As I said in the video, I do prefer orange juice, but if you don't have orange juice, do it with water. I actually recommend you try it with water first because, you know, that would be the better option, the healthier option. So try it with water first, see how you like it. And then if you don't like it or you can't handle it, then try it with orange juice. So I'm going to put the lid on here. So it's green. I've shaken it a little bit. Shake, 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 shake. All right. You can't really see like you can see the color for the most part. It's a green color. Looks bad, but it really doesn't taste bad, guys. And again, I prefer this detox because it actually works. I go to the restroom multiple times a day, not just once or twice. So I like that. And it doesn't give you like that cramping feeling when you have to go to the restroom. Like, you know, it's really bad stomach pains. It doesn't give you any of that when you have to go to the restroom. You just go, you feel like you have to go, and it's over after that. You know, you don't want to be bent over on the toilet, just, you know, in pain or anything like that. So that's why I prefer this one and the ballerina tea. Now, I will say the ballerina tea does cause a little bit of stomach pain, but it's nothing severe. In conclusion, the Kaoir tea was not what I thought it would be, but I do plan to finish out this bag and let you all know how it does the second time. And I also plan to do it again. And the next time that I take it, I will be dieting, little workout, not a whole lot. No sweets, fried foods. So I will alter my diet when I do it the next time. And I'll let you know the results that I get from it then.